PD-24 is going to clean a canal over here with the dinosaur. The red twin stacker machine gun. that ditch. One tracking high and one in low. Climbs right out. So he'll go up in here and back into this. Oh man, it is miserable cold. Holy moly. So this is what it does. Just kind of cleans it up, slopes the banks, flattens the bottom out. Yeah, you got some junk in here, but I wish I had a D6T with a 6-way blade on it and then put a wing on her. I bet you could go to town. Beat sitting on that 24 all day. So this is the canal that my brother, Mr. D24, is cleaning. And this hasn't been gone through for long time. You can see the mark, his C-frames dragging on that side. That ditcher my dad made probably back in the 50s, early 60s. And he just made it out of an old snowplow, truck snowplow. And she's seen better days. I mean, it's hammered. Richard got a couple of angle dozers, and we had a local outfit, told them what we needed, and they cut them off and welded them together and got the angle totally wrong. There was no side slope to it at all. It was damn near straight up and down. They said they'd fix it, but they never had, so I don't know what happened. But so I think the dozer blades would have done a better job, because this old snow plow, it just got cutting wedges scabbed all over on it, and it's all bent from hitting rocks and pushing trees. But it still does the job. Basically what you're doing is you're killing the moss. It'll give them 30 days longer before they have to moss, if they do moss. You keep the bottom flat and level, and you rub the sides. You don't have to throw the material out. You just got to rub those sides, straighten them up. Anyway, it keeps a nice clean ditch. We've used several different TD24s. That old red one down in my yard was the one he originally started with. But we've been doing this in this area for 40 years, maybe more, 50. I did it. I can't remember how many years I did it. Every year, it'd take me 2 weeks, and I do nothing but clean canals. But problem now is a lot of the canals do aquifer recharge, and so they run water in early in the spring. I've noticed that none of them have done it this year, I think because it's a short water year and the water's going to come in early. But when they started turning water in the spring for aquifer recharge, there's just no time for them to dry out for us to get in, so they started cleaning them with excavators and stuff. And that's like 10 times the money. I mean, you're moving about 1.2 miles an hour with that TD24. Just moving. You can clean 8-10 miles of canal a day with those, with a crawler, whereas an excavator, I don't know if you could do a quarter mile or half if you were really fast. But the problem is, guys tend to dig the bottom out, and it goes up and down, and they dig the bottom out too deep, and it just makes a mess. This is probably the best thing we've ever discovered to clean canals.